With more than 100 million viewers expected to watch the Super Bowl next month, advertising within the game remains a huge opportunity for marketers. And those opportunities continue to expand as the digital space around the game itself expands. It's no secret that the Super Bowl ad viewing experience has changed over the past several years. Viewers are multitasking. While they're watching the game on TV, they could be reading football blogs on their computers and texting friends on their cell phones. Advertisers, in turn, are finding new ways to lengthen their conversations with viewers by pointing them to brand websites or social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. And it's not only during the game that those conversations are taking place. Popular sites like YouTube and Hulu feature galleries that aggregate Super Bowl ads and allow users to vote for their favorite ads following the game. Last year, YouTube's Super Bowl ad channel Ad Blitz drew 42 million views. With 30-second spots during the game reportedly costing between $2.8 and $3 million, many marketers are trying to make the most of their investments by raising awareness of their brands even before the game begins. Whether it's through teasing the content they'll premiere in the games or engaging consumers with pre-game contests and rewards.
It's a costly investment to have exposure within the Super Bowl. And what's funny about the theory and what's funny about what marketers are doing is that the interaction actually can occur before or prior to the actual Super Bowl. So people are trying to get out ahead of the game as far as possible to make sure that their exposure is maximized.
Of course, marketers wouldn't be jumping through all these hoops if they didn't see an upside.
If you think about the fact that 40 million people will view and review a commercial online, it's just the added exposure is tremendous.
I think even beyond that too, besides just the exposure, the opportunity for the consumer's feedback to really resonate with the brand, whereas years ago, the only real feedback they would get is through the USA Today ad meter. Nowadays, like Claudia said, you have 40 million people that will not only view the commercial, but weigh in on it, pass it to their friends, and socialize it a lot more. So the opportunity for the brand to really understand what's resonating and what's not resonating with consumers is so much greater today than it used to be.
In addition to the spots themselves that get added play on the internet, publishers and advertisers are coming up with a wide array of other marketing opportunities around the Super Bowl. For example, both YouTube and Hulu offer sponsorships of the ad galleries featured on their Super Bowl microsites.
One of the things that's really compelling about the Super Bowl is it becomes a stage to introduce a new brand equity, new brand characters, creative and fun experiences. And we think that the digital media platform, digital media environment really lends itself to engagement with consumers, right? So if you can capture someone's attention, give them a really exciting, fun, compelling reason to kind of sit down and experience the brand, we kind of feel like that's the key to the further pass along, the further value. And then there's the other secondary component, of course, is it doesn't cost $3 million to kind of take advantage of some of those packages.
In a nod to changing technologies, and for the first time since YouTube introduced it in 2009, AdBlitz will be mobile this year, enabling users to vote for their favorite ads by phone. And as technology continues to evolve, advertisers say the marketing opportunities will evolve as well.
You're going to continue to see much more activity on the digital side in how brands build on that social conversation. I think there's going to be more and more of that. And that's kind of in its infancy right now, is really taking advantage of what happens in the social conversation and really expanding that beyond 1 week.
Yeah, and I think, to that point, I think we talked about this from TV versus digital standpoint, but over the next few years, how people are able to integrate not only their social, but tablets, internet-connected televisions, and all those other technologies that are emerging or have emerged. It's going to be interesting to see which brands take advantage of that and don't just run a spot on Super Bowl, but really extend it to all those platforms and give consumers the chance to not only view the commercial any way they want, but interact with the brand and with the commercial in any way they want.
For Adweek, I'm Alan Frutkin.